Hey everyone, welcome back to Grappling with Life. Today I'm joined by Coach Mohsen, who was my wrestling coach, probably going back 3 or 4 years ago, so super excited and proud to have him on today.
My turn.
Yes, yes.
Hello, Mohsen here. Hello, Nathan. Thanks for inviting me to your live podcast. Thank you so much. I'm not good too much in the camera. Have a good talk. I never have a very limited time. I speak to the camera. Yeah, I'm here. I'm Mohsen and glad to be with you guys. Yep.
Yeah, very proud to have you on today. Can you
Thank you.
please maybe start by telling me just about like how you started in wrestling, born in Iran, yeah, how everything happened and came about?
Ah, my life, a story about wrestling. Yeah, I born in Iran. I'm from Iran. I'm from the city of Shiraz. And yeah, I born in the family of the seven, my mom and dad, and five kids. I'm the second oldest child in the house. I'm a first oldest son. And yeah, I born into my family. My dad is a wrestler. My uncle is a wrestler. My cousins, I have a heaps of the cousins, or from my dad's side. They are wrestler. They are good, great wrestler. And yeah, I just start very young age from 5 or 6 years old boy. I used to go with my dad to the gym they used to train him and my uncle and his friends, his colleagues. Now it's very rare any of them is alive. My dad passed away 2.5, 2 years ago, and his friends. My uncle still is alive. He's way older than my dad. He's a great wrestler. Still is going to the gym with the 92 years old age, but he can't train anymore. But he's going to visit every afternoon, going to visit the gym because the wrestling is in our culture is the first sport and we respect it. Wrestling is like a for us is we not call it a sport. We call it the way we live. Wrestling is our way to live. And yeah, from 5 or 6 years old, I used to go to the gym with my father, sit down and watch the wrestling, how they train, how they, present the sport front of the others, the younger kids. I wasn't training until age of the 11. Yeah, for 5 years I used to go to the gym with my father. After 11 years old, I say to my dad, can I try? I show more interest. Yeah, I used to train. I used to roll wrestling in the house with my dad, with my cousin on top of the rug. No mats or anything, on top of the concrete floor, or top of the tile floor. And yeah, I showed the interest slow to my dad, and I say, age of the 11, he accepted, I asked, and he offered as well, and I start training with him. And from age of the 11 I start, and since then I'm stuck to it. And I never give up on it and never pause. Yeah, I did pause it for maybe one time, 1 year, one time for a while I couldn't train because I had an accident, and after that I went back to it again and again and again. I never stopped since I started wrestling since 11 years old, and I now I'm here.
So your dad, he didn't make you wrestle. He waited until you asked him to wrestle. Is that correct?
Yes. But
Okay.
he used to took me. He used to take me to the wrestling every day. They used to train every afternoon. Even we are the baker. We used to do. We have a bakery back home, and he used to get up in the early morning for 4:30 different time. Over there is the bakery is different. They make a fresh bread, and you're going to the shop buy it every morning. Now, in middle of the day, they not bake it and put it in the shelf. That you have to cook it, bake it fresh. The customer come buy it. That was our job, and yeah, every afternoon 4 5 o'clock they finish the bakery, and they used to go with his mate to the wrestling, and he used to take me as well. Finished their
Oh.
school. The school was close by. Go sit down with my dad, watch. Yep.
And did you always love wrestling as soon as you start and see it, or did it take a long time to have an interest and
Oh,
to get into it?
yes. No, no, no. As soon as I touched the wrestling, it's the last thing. And the first thing, I just went all the way in it. Oh, yeah. Wrestling is no doubt about it. No space to think about it, you know? I
Yes.
try it, like it, and bang, in.
Okay. And can you tell me a bit more about Iran and the culture of wrestling? I mean, almost everyone in Iran loving wrestling and national sport, right? So very
Yeah, it
important.
is. It is. It is. The coaches in Iran, yeah, wrestling is in Iran. Is that's in the our culture. This is in our blood, I think. Not all of it. I'm not saying. I don't mean is in my blood. Is in not your blood. You know. I don't mean is in Iranian blood, but is not in the any other nation blood or Iranian is better. No, wrestling is born in that region, not in my country, in that region, whole region. Can be Russia, can be part of the Europe, can be part of the Middle East, can be in middle of the Asia, but wrestling is born in that region, that area. They look at the wrestling different way. In my country, wrestling is very respected sport. Here in Australia is very shallow, is different, you know, the culture is different. For example, I was talking before a class finished, one of the young boys trained with me say, why we have to wear a shoes or why we have to change our shoes. I have to explain because he's a young, he's a 13, 12, 13 years old. He doesn't know why we have to wear shoes on top of your wrestling shoes if you want to go toilet. You have to put your wrestling shoes in the different slipper to go toilet. I have to explain, man. We pray on these mats back home. We do. We look at the gym different way. We look at the wrestling. We respect the wrestling more than a sport. It's not a sport. It's a way to live for us. Coaches over there, they are very strict. They not babysit anybody. Wrestling over there is not business. Unfortunately, in some country is the business.
Mm-hmm.
Not again. Please, no one get defensive about me. First of all, I'm apologizing. My English academic is not very well. If it's some of the stuff I say is don't mean to you, I don't have a bad mean about anyone or any culture or anyone else. Or businesses touch with my co-worker here, they have a different gym. I want to say wrestling here in Australia, you have to pay your membership to come and join the club to train. But over there in my country, you don't need to get the membership to go join the club. The gyms over there is open specific for wrestling. Now, yes, in 2020, since 2020 upward, they change the rules. You have to pay some money, a small, very amount, maybe, for example, $10 a month to that gym. You have to pay like a membership just for cleaning. Government say, you have to pay a little bit to someone coming look after this facility, for example. But no one over there open up the gym like a wrestling gym and charging people to teach them wrestling. It's a government funded, fully funded. They have a massive growth in it, not just in Iran, in Turkey, in Azerbaijan, in Russia, in Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, in Afghanistan, in any other countries. We don't have such a thing self fund for wrestling. We don't have it in back home in Iran. Maybe we do have a different country where we don't have it self fund for wrestler to go to do the wrestling for the country. All of them is funded by the government. Coaches over there is very strict. They not babysit anybody because government pay for it. Coach over there is they are knowledge. They have a knowledge. They're like a you train learn from the masters. They are masters.
Okay, let me ask you another question about culture because you come to different countries now. You see Iran, you see Australia. Tell me the difference in belief about wrestling because you're coaching, I've been coached by you, very serious, very strict, very hard training, cardio, okay? And even Iranian wrestling have different technique, like underhook or maybe, different technique. Can you please tell me, the different attitude or training belief for Iran versus other countries?
In what way you want to verse it against a country? Against a wrestler or coaches?
So I want to know about how you think coaches are different.
The coaches here. Oh. First of all, I learned one thing from my father first, and then I learned it from my coach Muhammad Ali Chamiani. Always they say, sorry, my apologize, I didn't silent my phone. Here in Australia, I learned something from the early childhood and from my young adulthood as well. My coach, my dad always say that, and then I learn it from my coach. To be coach, always they told me, is not easy to be coach. It's harder than to be someone's father. Because coaching, you are aware what are you teaching the people. I'm aware. If I call myself a coach, my job is very hard. It's not easy to be coach. Yeah, to wear a shirt behind right down to be coach is easy. To wear that shirt and to gain this shirt is easy. To open up the door, to say I'm a coach, come train with me, is very important. What do you learn? What are you teaching the people? How much you have a value for that? How much you know about a sport you teaching the people? Yeah, if you sit down and watch the few video and you're not the person from this field, you're not gonna be success. The skills is gonna stay in the shadow. The stage is in the one level, skills is gonna grow. It's never gonna go up, go down, up, down. Chart is very straight go. It means no grow in it. But if you are as a coach, I cover everything, cover every part of your, as my student, I talk about to you, hey, how are you? How's your feeling? This is a missing from the coaches. Oh, I'm not the babysitter. But what about I open a door and I want 500 members to come here, but I'm not the babysitter. Sorry for my language, I have to suck it up. I have to have my ears open and listen to your emotion as a student, which is 99% of the coaches here, they don't do it. They don't want to make a very close connection with the student because most of them is just a number. 45 minutes or 1.5 hours class, just that money dollar is coming to my bank account. I don't have a problem. I don't worry what is your feeling. Or did you learn or no? Or you went wrong in that part, or I shouldn't ask how are you, how's your day? It's not my business. It is my business if I call myself coach. I have to explore Nathan. I have to explore you to find out how much you capable or how much you are capable to teach you. By this, I have to open my mouth. I have to ask a question. Hey, Nathan, how are you? How's your day? Why are you pissed off? Why are you angry? Or why are you sad? Why are you too quiet? Or how's your life is going? How's your work? What are you doing for work? I know the person 4.5 years training one spot and he never missed even the class. They don't know what is his job after 4.5 years. That's not okay. You know where I'm gonna point? I'm straight gonna ask that coach, the coach of that class. You have a student 4.5 years, and you don't know where he lives. You don't know what is his job. That's not coaching. We have to change the name, trainer. I'm a trainer for 45 minutes. The coach is coach is big name. Sometimes I say people ask me, oh, do I should be call you coach or Mohsen? I say Mohsen because to be Mohsen is easier. To be coach is very hard, Nathan. If you call me coach, if you sticker at me coach, I have to cover every angle of your life. Doesn't matter your technique. I have to cover your emotion, your feeling. But I'm a coach. You call me coach. The wrestling is not just about you coming here, bash someone or learn how to bash the people and leave. No, 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 no. We here teach. I'll learn lifestyle teaching people, and I'm teaching same method I learned to the people, not just technique. How they force everybody. I'm not force anybody. I just suggested, hey, coming here, say hello to everyone, shake a hand with everyone. Ask, hey, how are you? How was your day? And they do it. Not just the kids class. Kids do it to the adult do it to everybody. Everyone here know each other by name. Hey, how are you? I'm good. How are you? It's not cost anything. Why? Because that's my value. Value for me is come from the respect. Value is come from the care. I care about you as a person. You coming to my space. I want to know who is this person. How is he feeling during the day? What is he doing for job? How he doing with the life? I need to know. If you good in this part and are aware about your lifestyle on the mats, you're gonna be easy job for me to teach you to do the single leg, double leg, take down, go behind the person, take over. It's easy. This part is easy. It took half hour to you learn this move. For some people, 15 minutes. But to stay in it, memorize it, I need to dig more into your lifestyle. I need to know how much capable you are, how much you carry, how much you have in your backpack. I need to help you to undo to your learning parties get easier. Not just for wrestling, for Muay Thai, for MMA. That's how much I know.
So, are you saying that you have to have a relationship and understand someone so that you know how to teach them, or so that you like free their mind and make them open to learning, or is it both? Like, how is the relationship building helping the training and coaching?
Not necessarily relationship. I'm not talking. Some people, I know many coaches, they don't want to make a relationship, but we
Mm-hmm.
can. We have to make a friendship.
Yes.
Yes, the second part is very important. I need to undo it to help you to learn better. Otherwise, if we don't help you to undo it, I'm gonna be sit on the one technique for 9 or 1 year constantly. Hey, excuse me, put your leg there, put your hand there, and repeat and again. Why? Because Mohsen have a lot going on inside, outside. Mohsen carries so much. No one care about this part, wants to help Mohsen to do the technique. But Mohsen doesn't pick it up because I have so much. I don't have a room to put anything in there anymore.
Wow.
Make
So
sense?
you're saying the friendship is going to understand them, and they're going to open their mind. They're going to feel free. They're going to feel comfortable, and then they're focusing on technique and learning.
I do. I'm agree with this. Not
Okay.
100%. Many people disagree with it. I don't have a problem, but that's how I do it. Yeah, I get hurt a lot last 14 years, especially in Australia. 5 time I get hurt by people because wrestling is my passion. Is my passion. I'm not telling the people I'm your coach. If I say I'm in, I'm in. People knows me, they knows me. I'm in. I'm not here for fun. 1.5 hours, I'm a different Mohsen. 2 hours training, I'm a different Mohsen. Yeah, I'm. Some people say, "Oh, you angry?" No, no, no. I'm not angry. I'm not tired. I'm focusing on 2 hours. I look Mohsen to be coach for 2 hours. It does help. Friendship is not 100%, but is help. Straightforward friendship, not hiding, roundabout, this, that. If you people struggle to make a friendship with the student, yeah, they struggle. That's their problem. You know why? Because they can't rely on their emotion. They wants to they use it, they wants to abuse it. If you don't have a bad mean in your friendship, you're mean to help this person to get to the champion. Do it. It's easy to make a friendship with someone, help it without any expectation. My expectation from everybody to show up Monday 5:30 in the class. That's all I want. If they show, I'm a Mohsen, I'm a coach, real one. If they just coming in, out, I'm again talk. Hey, what's going on? Come, you have a plan. Don't off the track. Come and stay. Yeah, few times I get hurt by the people because I make a friendship. I make a emotional with that person because I put everything because it's my passion. But not all of them hurt me. Not everybody can hurt me. Yeah, a few of them on them, not on me. I didn't do anything wrong. You know, I'm here still. But I think is if you make a friendship, I hope I didn't go far away from the subject what we talking. If we will make a friendship as a coach, 80% to 90% of the time is help me out to you learn better. Your path is easier for me as a coach to teach you the technique.
Okay, and I want to ask you another question about your coaching approach or practice when it comes to training, because I remember training with you and we're going to do lots of warm up, lots of cardio, very hard, very disciplined, strict, and we're going to do technique many time until perfect. We're going to do arm drag 50 time, going to do single leg 50 time. Tell me your belief in making someone very good with wrestling technique. How do you teach them the technique?
How we teach them technique? Practice. Practice is make it perfect. Practice is repeat the practice and memorize it. How can we memorize it? I love wrestling. I love Muay Thai. I love the grappling sport. You know why, Nathan? I read lately. I school myself. I study a little bit, read more about the stuff. Human body has a water in it. Our sweat, we sweaty, is come from our body. It's come from the water of our body. Water has a memory. Am I right? Everyone knows. Science proved water has a memory. Imagine you're sweaty and I'm sweaty. We share emotion by touching each other. Just remember, because water has a memory and you sweaty, you practicing the move. If you putting your stiffness, so as remember, you remember my conversation, if you put your stiffness down, your body get relaxed, move, that memorize it, that pick it up. Your body is pick it up because muscle has a water has a memory. You have to practice it, put the hands in, go get it, repeatedly, 1,000 times. Some people do million times. Today, this day, you close my eyes, I'm going to do the shadow, the single leg, or arm drag. Or as soon as I touch, I load the technique ready to go. You know why? Because I practice it. Because my muscle is memorized. Oh, it doesn't work like that. Does work like that, my brother. You know why? Because muscle has a water has a memory. You memorize the technique on your body. Like a blueprint, you blueprinted on your body. You tattoo it on your body. You learn it. The repeat and the practice should be main thing for everybody. Not just one time show and 5-minute practice. No. Session by session, every session should be different, but every session should be start with the last move of the yesterday. Repeatedly. Yesterday, for example, Thursday we teach the two technique. Friday afternoon, I ask everybody to repeat the same technique for half hour, 15 minutes each. And they say, oh, we good. I say, yeah, I'm going to tell you when you good. Go ahead. And then they practice the new thing Friday. Today we have a roll with them just half hour ago. And one of them did the move. I said, go for it. Go. You there. Go. You didn't. I said, why you didn't do it? Oh, I guess I need more practice. I say, there you go. Your answer for Wednesday, you arguing with me why we're doing 100 times single leg. Because you're not memorize the move. Because you didn't practice enough on it. Say, oh, it makes sense, coach, now. I said, there. Go and now do the move. Yeah, practice, repeat.
Okay, and I want to come back to something you said earlier, which is that in wrestling, everyone gonna have a very big connection and friendship with each other. Because I remember coming to wrestling class, wrestling's so hard. Before I come to wrestling class every day, I'm almost scared or anxious, or I don't want to come because I know it's gonna be so hard. But everyone with all your friends in wrestling, they're gonna support you. Everyone coming together. And I love jiu-jitsu as well, but I was always excited to go to jiu-jitsu because it feel pretty fun, but wrestling I was very scared, very difficult. And I always remember this every time I think about wrestling and your coaching. You say wrestling is life, and if you can do wrestling, then life is going to be easy because wrestling is the hardest thing you can do.
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm still on my what I say. Wrestling is the way to live. If you can do wrestling, living your life is easy. The job we do to have a normal work is easy. Wrestling is, yeah, it is. It is hard, the sport. But my mom always say, I used to go home and she saw a few times I have a bruise and this at the start very early. And I came home and complained, kids, I'm a 14, 15. I wasn't born like that. I was kids. I have emotion. I have a mom. I have a sister. I have a brother to complain. I was whinged a few times. My mom say, oh, you didn't die. You didn't die. I say, no, I didn't die, mom, but my hand is this hurting. This here is hurting. My mom say, it's okay. It's going to make you stronger. The thing didn't kill you. It's going to stronger you. Make you stronger. And I did. And I'm not saying, oh, I'm a strong, no one can. No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the inside. Build Mohsen, strong. Yeah, it is going to make you stronger. I guarantee you, the thing doesn't kill you, is going to make you stronger. Anything you try in your life.
Yes, agree. And coach, can you please tell me story or tell everyone story about coming to Australia? How was it moving to Australia? How did you continue your journey doing wrestling, Muay Thai? How did it change?
Oh, the coming to Australia. Ah, my lifestyle, my life story to come to Australia. Yeah, Australia. I love Australia. Australia is the second home for me and the first safest home for me. I'm say the second because I have a first home. I have my country. But I wasn't safe. I left my country 14 years ago, 15 years ago. I left the country. I came here. I'm a boat refugee. And I used to live in Indonesia for almost a year. I used to live in Indonesia, and I didn't have a plan to come to Australia. I didn't know where is Australia, Nathan. I swear to God. I was in Indonesia, and Indonesia is next door. And I was looking for people to take me to the Europe. I didn't know anything about Australia. No plan, nothing. I just left my country because I wasn't safe over there. I just left. I left everything behind by myself. And I came to Indonesia. I live in Indonesia. After 1 year, I find out, okay, so many people going to Australia. I came to my house, my apartment, searching the laptop to see what is Australia, where is Australia. Oh, Sydney, Melbourne. Okay, kangaroo, this, that, koala. I said, okay. And I went find a smuggler, 2012, sorry. 2012, I find a smuggler and Took me 2 to 3 months to bring me to Australia. And 2013, final person, I find the one person, February 2013, he bring me with the boat to Australia. And I came to Australia with the boat, with the fishing boat, with another 100 people, broken fishing boat, not big boat, a small boat, just putting the 100 people in it, kids, women, men. And I came to Australia as a boat refugee. I came the day they catch us in the ocean. I was with the one, sorry, for one, just short, one short of level was left on me after 8 days in the ocean. 8 days we was on the way, and yeah, we chuck everything in the ocean because the boat was broken. We chucking the water with the small bucket of the paint, the the paint container, the steel. We chucking the water out for 6 days. We just nothing. Shit ourselves fully. Kids, woman, man. I was by myself. And after 8 days, we arrived to the Christmas Island. They catch us. The Navy catch us before Christmas Island. They put us in the Christmas Island, and I was there for 13 days. And after 13 days, they sent me to Perth. I was in Perth Detention Center for 8 months, and I came out. They gave me the option bridging visa as a refugee. And they say to me, where do you want to go? I choose Melbourne, and I came to Melbourne. I went to Sydney, I went to Brisbane, I've been in the Perth, but I didn't get the good treatment from the people, unfortunately. But it's okay, because the time I'm talking about it, my English Nathan was zero. I'm for real. 2013, I did not know even one word of the English. The only thing I knew is only okay. And even this one showing this thumbs up, I was scared to show, because in my country, you're not allowed to show your thumbs up. This is a bad, like you showing the finger fuck. In my country, this is a bad. I was scared to say, okay. That's only thing I knew. You hungry? I used to say, okay. Are you full? I'm okay. Not even I'm okay, just okay. With my eyes, okay. you know? I swear I didn't know. I'm not lying. I didn't know any English. People left and right getting the interpreter for me, and 2013. And they say to me, okay, you off the dentation after 8 months, and I came out. And they told me, you're not allowed to go to work, you're not allowed to study, you have to just sit in the home for 1 year, and then after 1 year, we're gonna decide what are you gonna do. And I said, okay. And as soon as I get to Melbourne, after 48 hours, I say to them, you know what? Fuck you, I'm not gonna wait for you. I start wearing the shoes, get out, and roll my cigarette. That time I used to smoke cigarettes, the rolling one. I'm not shy, I'm not hiding. That's me. I know I'm a wrestler, I'm a coach. Yeah, I did. I've been in the dark part of my life as well. It's nothing to hide. I don't have a shy to hide. Yeah, I used to get up in the morning, roll 2, 3 cigarettes. I didn't have any money. I used to get the $560 every fortnight from the Centrelink to live, pay for my rent. $560 for fortnight. For 2 weeks, I have to pay for my rent and food and buy the cigarette. That's all I have to pay. $560 for 2 weeks. For 1 year, that was my life. And from 48 hours after I came to Melbourne, I rented one room for myself, share house. And I start running around, talk to people. I didn't go to work. I just have a broken phone, showing people, putting in the Google, how can I order coffee? How can I order this? Asking people. Some people help. Some people ask, they told me, peace off. And I didn't know what that mean. And I said, okay. I didn't know what that mean. Even at the 1 year later, I find out a piece of me needs fuck off, get out. And I say, it's okay. It's okay. Sorry to bothering you. Next person. But I learned English by just talking to people. And the second thing I did for myself, the second thing I did, Nathan, the most important thing, straight I went to join the club. I just Googled the wrestling club where I used to live. I have to catch the bus 1 hour 20 minutes from the Preston in Melbourne to go to the Chadstone to train in the wrestling club. Used to be 8 to 9 p.m. every day. And I used to go there, train. Even I didn't know any English. And my life started from that gym. This gym is named Extreme Mixed Martial Art, Paul McMahon. And then after that, I start to learn English, talk to people, find a friend, and there you go. That's my life. Happened from the gym. It's come from wrestling. Wrestling is the life. I went join the club to train wrestling, and I found all my life. I met Jono. I met different coaches. John Donoghue. I met greatest people I met in my life. Elena. She's my beautiful partner. Met her in the gym. Yeah.
That's cool. So when you go to the gym for the first time, they must be very surprised there's an Iranian wrestler there all of a sudden, yes?
Yeah, they was, and was very good. Yeah, a few people didn't like it because I was their enemy, and he's okay. And then, yeah, that gym was helpful. Uh, Whoever is, Paul, this guy, Paul, was, I don't know. This guy I didn't have the money, but he never asked money for me. He did not ask membership to me. I went there and I say, I don't have the money with the interpreter on the phone. I want to train wrestling. And I'm a wrestler. And the guy said to me, coming in. I went train with them. I beat his coach, the wrestling coach he has. And he said, okay, you train here with us and don't worry about it. And I trained. And that guy not just gave me the training session, 6 months later, he gave me the free accommodation for leave
Wow.
underneath his gym, on the downstairs of his gym. And I was there for 1.5 years. I met Jono down the track. I moved live with Jono, and lifestyle is everything is come from the gym, not bodybuilding gym. No because bodybuilding gym have a lot a still there. A still doesn't have a feel.
True.
I need the gym has a human. Human has a feel. You feel my emotion, I feel your emotion, not the bar or plate or dumbbell.
You said something very good earlier, which is that when you're training and you're sweating and you touch someone else or you're wrestling, you're so tired and you're feeling so much, but then you tie up with someone, you get collar tie, you get single leg or something happen, you can like feel each other's spirit almost. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, it is. It
Yeah, I
is.
know what you mean. It's crazy.
It is.
It's
And no
crazy,
one,
yeah.
no one talk about it. We just
Yes.
passing without the pay attention to it and ignore it and left. No. Look at the most of the grappling. Look at the this way. Wrestling, judo, jiu-jitsu, nogi, muay thai. Look at these five sport I mentioned it. At the end of the classes, just repeat to yourself what happened after end of any classes. Each class you finish. Muay Thai, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, nogi, judo. You see, me and you 5 minutes ago bashing each other. Now you on my back, massaging my back, or I'm massaging your back. Or talk about, what is the plan for tomorrow, or what are you gonna do tomorrow at work? The connection is
Mm.
open you up already in the role. You share a feeling, you share emotion. At the end, you're gonna sit down and talk. That's all we need. That's all human need. Interaction for us, kinder to each other, learn from each other, open up, not close off. No, I don't want to talk or make a friendship. No, no. If that person ask me, what are you gonna do tomorrow, I'm not gonna tell him. Okay, don't tell him. Keep it for yourself. Take it with you. But your friend is gonna share it with you. And if I'm open to share, you're gonna learn it from me. How can I be open like Mohsen? No shy, talk. Try, try, just try. Look at this
Okay.
five sport, look at the other sport. After finish, just shake hand. But in some sport, they not even shake hand. We here after class shake hand, hug each other. Shake hand nicely.
Mm.
Am I right or no?
Yeah, I agree. Why do you think that, these sports everyone's so close where other sports, people no connection? Why is that, do you think?
It's because of the how the coach is teaching them. That is come from the coach. You seeing the any group. I know the jiu-jitsu gym. I know the jiu-jitsu training classes. Sorry, I shouldn't say gym because that jiu-jitsu class is part of the gym. It's not the whole gym or whole different. This class is run by one person. The soon as finish, no one should even shake hand. Everyone get up. 65, 70 people in the class. They get, I know it's too much, 70 people wants to, yeah, why not? How long is gonna take? 2 minutes? 5 minutes? Who give a shit? 5 minutes. But you interaction with another human. Shake a hand, hug each other. Yes, some people don't like the hug, don't hug. But stay be human. Stay connect with the people by eyes contact, by shaking the hand, by hug. You don't want to do any of them. Stay and talk. Open up. Open your mouth. Listen.
Okay, I agree. And I have one funny story I want to ask you about. I remember when training in Wagga, you're doing kids class, and one day someone bring a kid and they say they want to do like WWE.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, can you tell this story?
That way. Yeah, still I'm getting that question here as well in Melbourne because Melbourne is bigger and does WW exist here and does have a places that people going learn it. And it's very hard to tell them is just remember it's not real. Yeah, I was in Wagga Wagga, the person came and poor guy, poor lady was thinking, oh, we teach them WW. And as soon as I say, oh, we know, no, no, this is a real wrestling, this is a freestyle wrestling. And like the other day, one of the parents say to me, oh, God, no. I say, what? Excuse me? Because that person parked his car in my driveway and walked inside the gym, parents, father of the one kid. And, uh, you know, he's very good looking guy with the pants and with the shirt, very clean. And he came in, opened the door. I was actually by myself, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sitting here in this gym, in this office, see the ring from outside because door was open. And I was doing some of the paperwork here, and the guy came in. Oh, hello, hi, my name is this, and yeah, this is the wrestling gym. I say, yeah, yeah, we're doing wrestling and Muay Thai. Oh, good stuff. I say, yeah. And I look at him and say, what do you mean by good stuff? He said, no, no, they're throwing. I say, yeah, but they need to learn first. I didn't know he talked about the WWC. And then after he came in and he saw the wrestling shoes and my wrestling shoes because I have a class before that, he said, oh, you guys, which wrestling you guys doing? I say, the wrestling you looking for it, we're not doing, just so you know. As soon as he asked what wrestling you guys doing, I said, we're not doing the WWC. We're doing the Olympic wrestling, the real one. Oh, God, no. And I say, why? Why? Sorry, excuse me, why God no? What are you so that much bad about Olympic wrestling, the real one? Oh no, 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 not that way. He wants to fix it and he find out what's going on. I say, no, mate, we're not doing the WW, we're doing the real wrestling, real life training and this stuff. And yeah, again, some people looking for WWC because they no conversation about this wrestling. This wrestling, especially in Australia and especially in the Western country. Now Australia, I'm so happy and I'm proud. getting better for wrestling, getting know it better. I'm proud. This time we went for the national, Australia national, almost 650, 700 wrestler. They did the wrestling in 248 hours. They did participate 700 wrestler, which is one of the biggest one. And it's very good. I'm happy. I'm happy. My heart is growth. I saw this many people coming for the wrestling and they registered to come. We need to talk more about it. We need to tell people it's not all about broken ears, looks tough, this. No, 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 no. It's gonna teach you how to get through your life. That's how simple is how serious this business is, wrestling. Not just wrestling. Any training is coming from the coach. Good coaches. Good coaches.
Okay, coach. I have one more question for you. What should people know or think about for life and for wrestling? How can you live good life, or what advice do you have for having hard life and keeping going? What does wrestling teach you, and how do you live in good life? What's your advice?
My advice to the people train wrestling or they want train wrestling, how they make it. Yeah, hard. Life is hard. I have a hard life. I can sit down and talk book about it. Yeah, but I never give up. Wrestling always made me to not give up in any situation. I went out in my life, in the some part of my life, I went through the darkness. I even lost myself two time. But wrestling backed me up. Not the wrestling training, learning what I learned in the wrestling from the coaches, the old one, my dad, my first coach, my second coach, my friends, discipline I learned from the sport, knowledge I get from the sport, and the strength in my heart, in my body. My body didn't give up. My brain didn't want to give up. Many times I went hit the concrete wall, make a mistake in my life. I get up. Every time someone take me down in wrestling, I get up again. I get up faster. I get up early than my opponent. He take me down. I get up because maybe gonna take me down again. Maybe again I'm gonna get up, and the third time and the fourth time and the fifth time I'm gonna win. Because that's gonna make me a strength. That's make me keep going. Don't stop. Talk about it. Don't stop. Think about it. Don't stop. If you are stop, you remember. I'm gonna memorize something for you. You gas out. You put the hands on your knee. What did I did to your hand? I slap your hand. Did I? I did many times. I remember. Move your hand out of your knee. Yeah. Rise up. Chest up. Breathe. If you put your hands here, or you putting the hands here, or you put the hands here, or top of your knee, the time you're rolling, you're placing your hand. You find the ease. No, you're not here to ease. You're here to sacrifice, to build. Keep your hands means finding the bad habits. Putting the hands here, this is a bad habit. You gas out. People holding the hand here is a bad habit. This is a bad habit. Or putting the hands at the front. Stay strong. The wrestling taught me. Wrestling teach me to be strong. If you fall down, get up faster. Again, you fall down, get up faster. Even million times. Even nothing left on you. Still you can get up and stay front of it. Because somewhere it's gonna stop. It's not gonna happen again. You have to show the resistance. You have to show your ground, hold your ground in one spot, which is I took it to the everywhere in my life that stand my ground, resist. Is work. I take it in my school time. Even I didn't go to a school too much. I didn't have a chance to be wrestler and a schoolboy. because the time of I started wrestling, I give up the school. I didn't like the school from very young. That's me. Don't learn from me. Go study. Whoever listen and see this, go study. Go learn. Go learn. I wasn't, but I did went to work. I didn't went to something. I didn't waste my time. I'm a baker. I'm a great baker. I'm a wrestler. I'm not saying I'm a great. I'm gonna try to be good. I just know a little bit of it. I don't know too much. Every day. No, no, that's for real. I don't know. I know as much as I should be know. As much as I work for it, I know. Yeah, wrestling has helped me, back me up, brought me out of the darkness many, many times, not one. Or I'll have 5 times broke down in my life. No, no, no. I have lots in my teenage time, in my young adult, in just here in Australia. 7 years ago, I had an accident. I had a head impact. I had a head injury. You know a little bit about it. If you, the doctor, four doctor proved that if it wasn't because of my neck, I should be die in that accident. Because something 6.7 kilograms is from 5.7 meter high hit my head without a hard hat. The impact of this object because of the neck. You hold my neck and back it again. There you go. That's a life. I have a
Yeah.
wife. I have a kid because of wrestling. Because I went to the gym. I have you. I met you in the wrestling gym. I have all the friends here. Everything I have, Mohsen, as even the hoodie I'm wearing right now, is because of the wrestling. Wrestling gave me this hoodie. Wrestling is the life. That's the last thing I can say.
Yeah, that was a great answer. Thank you. Okay, and finishing up, can you please tell anyone listening about your gym, how they can find you, how they can come in training with you?
Our gym, our place. We are in Melbourne, in Coburg North. Our place is named Poundforce MMA. This name is so many people hear the name and they are very, some people judge it because I got the phone call from the person. This name is born 2017. He didn't born yesterday or 2 years. I have a plan to open up the gym since 2017. I had an accident. I nearly died. I didn't die. I'm alive. Past my accident, after 4.5, 5 years recovery, I went back to my foot, and we talked with the Elena, and I hit that by the COVID. After our recovery, I hit by COVID. I came to the Wagga Wagga, and I'll come back to Melbourne, and I say, you know why? I need to open up the business. I need to open up this place by this name. And yeah, we started this place. Poundforce MMA is the name of it. Is the name born 2017, 2018. And we are in the Coburg North. We have a WhatsApp. We have a Instagram. We have a Facebook. We have a social media in Google. Easy to find us. We are in the Coburg North. We have a 6 days a week class every afternoon, 3 class, lunch class. We have a woman only class as well. And the good thing about our place is the classes is 1.5 hours. Beginner, listen to this, beginner friendly. We're not eating the beginners. We're not bashing the beginner. We love our beginners because we need the beginners because we need to introduce the sport to the people. So many people doesn't know what is this sport, Muay Thai. They turn it to the kickboxing. Yeah, I respect the kickboxing. I love kickboxing, but Muay Thai is different. Wrestling is same. We here 6 days a week, 6 class. Every afternoon we have a Muay Thai. Every afternoon we have a wrestling. And the kids class as well. We have a kids class every afternoon, Muay Thai and wrestling. And yeah, we in the Coburg North. If you guys come around, come see us. I'm here every day. Lunch class, I'm not here, but most of the time I'm here. Most of the time. And
Um,
Saturday morning, we have a very a specific class. Saturday morning is between 11 to 12:30 or 1 o'clock. We have a strength conditioning, wrestling, a strength conditioning, and drill for the technique whole week. Wherever you have a problem, we fix up the techniques. We're going to sit down, talk, have a tea together. That's all.
Okay, cool. Thanks very much for your time coming on today,
You're
Coach.
welcome.